Hey, what's up, guys? So we're starting week 3, I think now, of distance learning. And in geometry, we're going to start talking about, circumference of circles, arc length of circles, as well as like area of sectors. So this first problem here has to do with circumference. Okay. So we want to find each indicated measure. So you can see in part A, I'm not going to read the whole question. It mentions circumference, and then in part B, it also mentions circumference. All right. So let's write down the formula to calculate the circumference of any circle. Okay. And so we use a capital C to represent circumference, and this is equal to 2 pi r. All right, so we're going to basically be applying this formula, substituting given information and trying to solve for the unknown. All right, so we want to find the circumference of a circle with a radius of 11 inches. So what we know is that the radius is 11 inches. So let's just write that symbolically. R equals 11 inches. Okay, and then let's maybe draw a picture, although it's probably not really necessary. Okay, here's our circle. There's the center, and then the radius is 11 inches. All right, so let's go ahead and substitute 11 into the variable r in our formula. So C equals 2 times pi times 11. Okay. Now you can always change the order of multiplication. So we can write C equals 2 times 11 times pi. And then you can write that as 22 pi. Okay. And of course, the units would be inches. Radius is a length, circumference is a length, so they're going to have the same units. And then if we want to, estimate this as a decimal value, this calculator here, we can do 22. Probably should have checked to see where the pi button is on this before I started. Oh, well, we can approximate it to 3.14 for now. So it's going to be about 69.08 inches. So C is approximately 69.08 inches. Okay. So you can leave your answer in pi form, or you can, estimate it as a decimal. Okay. All right, let's look at question B. Okay. All right, this time we want to find the radius of a circle where we know the circumference is 4 millimeters. Okay. So symbolically, we can say C equals 4 mm. Okay, you can draw a picture, I guess. So circle, center, radius, we don't know, so I'll just call it R. But their circumference, which is the total distance around that circle, is, 4 millimeters. All right, so let's begin with the formula. C equals 2 pi r. And then we can substitute the value 4 for the variable c. Okay, so 4 equals 2 pi r. Okay. Now we're trying to find the radius, right? So to solve for the radius here, change colors, we're going to divide both sides of our equation by 2 pi. Okay. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, cancels out. Pi divided by pi is 1, it cancels out. And so what we have is the radius is equal to, okay, we can simplify this. 4 divided by 2 is just 2. So it's 2 over pi. And then the units, of course, are millimeters. Right. Now, again, that's leaving it in, I guess you can call it pi form, right? But like if you had to go to the store and actually ask them for, maybe we're using a rope or something that needs to have a certain radius. You can't just tell the person at Home Depot, oh, I need, 2 over pi millimeters, right? So let's convert it into just, a decimal form for them. So I finally found where pi was on my calculator. So we're going to do 2 divided by pi, which is about 0.63 or 64 millimeters. Okay. And now if I just use 3.14 instead of pi, you get more or less the same thing, right? About 6.4 millimeters. And so our radius is approximately 0.64 millimeters. All right, cool. I'll see you guys in the next video.